I thought I had started, honey. I was talking and girl, I was talking about the strain that I was about to break up. This is lemon cherry sherbet. This is testing at 29, no, at 32%. Yeah, this is testing at 32%. Lemon cherry sherbet. It's a hybrid. This is a hybrid. I think it's a hybrid with a sativa dominant hybrid. Y'all always ask me, I prefer sativa in the day, indica at night, but I prefer sativa because it's a head, it's not a body high. And it's funny, a lot of women prefer sativa, and I don't know what it is, and men prefer indica, like they want to feel the high in their body, and the women are more cerebral with the shit. I don't know, it's weird. It's a preference. I mean, people will do both, but women tend to lean towards sativa strains and men lean towards the indica strains. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but and I don't know what it is. I like think like, we're like is I don't know. Are we cerebral and they're like more in their body, care about like their body? I don't know. Are we the thinkers? You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean. So what's going on? I hope everybody is doing well and feeling well. Um, let's see. Did you guys hear that story? It says, ill. Man pushing 40 denies grooming his 17-year-old pregnant fiance.
Off with his head!
Says she's 1 year above Georgia's age of consent. Teen speaks out. Can't nobody groom me. My man never gave predator. The fact that you are in a relationship with a 40-year-old man is he is a predator. Your man is a predator. No, he's not that he doesn't give predator, but the fact that you're in a relationship with a 40-year-old man, and I want to know where her family is because all you motherfuckers need your heads on platters. Ooh, girl, I just got mad. Let me knock you mad. See, that's why we need to roll the weed up, girl. And then he says the age of consent. She's a year above the age of consent. Listen to this shit. And if you listen to the man, when I heard his voice and the way he was talking, I was like, something's not right if you listen to him. So let me read the caption. Neighbors, this is crazy. A Georgia man is catching serious heat online after his ex fiance took to social media to expose him for allegedly leaving her for a 17-year-old girl he had previously taken in due to her being homeless. And now that teen is reportedly pregnant with his child. In a viral Facebook post, Destiny Tompkins claimed her ex, Randy Cook, who is in his late 30s, was secretly living with a teenager while still engaged to her. He got her pregnant while we were still together, she wrote, revealing she had no idea the teen had moved in with him. Destiny didn't stop there. She also posted that she says are you hear the cats fighting? that the text messages from the teen herself, who now allegedly regrets getting involved with Cook. In the messages, the girl reportedly claims her life was, quote, ruined by getting pregnant so young, and says Cook is planning to move to Texas, leaving her behind with all the fallout to deal with the fallout. Sorry. In response to the growing backlash, Randy has taken to social media to deny accusations of grooming, insisted the relationship is, quote, legal because of the age of consent in Florida is 17. In one of his videos, he calls the teen a, quote, monster and attempts to shut down the criticism. Another clip circulating online shows the teen and an unnamed individual discussing age of consent laws in Georgia and Texas, appearing to justify the relationship by pointing out she's above the age. So far, there's no clear information on why the teen was homeless or what happened to her family. This is crazy. So let's listen.
No, Mom said, No. I'm talking. I know you're talking. I didn't get your truth about this. Like, it is. Yeah, I wasn't. That's how I groomed you. I was grooming you. Groom you, nigga. You, man, bro. You a monster, bro. But you my type of monster. Like, but you, shit, man. If they knew, oh my God, you're. My man never gave predator. Chief. Like, no, consensual age is 17, sex is 17. Guess what? Georgia's 16? Georgia's 16 for real? Hell yeah. Y'all don't get me wrong. I'll be weirded out. I'll be weirded out. I swear to God, I'll be weirded. But I fell in love with her, man. I don't seem like the same. Yeah, like I fell in love with her, dog. I don't even care. And now we got a baby on the way, and with the mind. That part. Consensual age is 17. Sex is 17. Guess what?
Randy Cook has been cheating on me with a 17-year-old who he was sneaking and had living with him and got her pregnant while we were engaged. I love that the girl put him on blast. Put his ass on blast. Do you hear me? Put his ass on blast. This is so disgusting. And I want to read some of the comments. Any man that's friends with him, watch your daughters. When she said the age of consent is 16 in Georgia, he was like, is it? Like he thought like, "Ooh, I could go younger." Like these, when I tell you, and somebody had the nerve to be in my comments talking about they're tired of my anti-man rhetoric. Girl, I'm talking about mother. I need to cut that out. Because a lot of you motherfuckers be saying shit just to get attention. And then you want to mention my sons. And that's why motherfuckers don't share personal things with y'all, because you motherfuckers with no fucking faces, fucking circle with a letter, had the nerve to mention my mother. What the fuck is a man card? No, I'm not giving cookies to none of these niggas. None of them. You give them cookies. I don't. If you want to go to the platform where they give niggas cookies for the smallest things, they're I'm sure they're out there for you. This ain't it. Any man that's friends with him, watch your daughters. If the age of consent was 11, these niggas would be down. Ain't nothing safe around these niggas, not even a dead possum. What does a 17-year-old and a 40-year-old man have in common? Absolutely nothing. He's slow. You can tell how he's talking. He gets a check on the first. That's what I'm saying. There's something ain't right with that man. The way that he was talking, may a love like this never find my daughter. She's not going to realize it until she's older. If the legal age was 11, y'all would be surprised how many people y'all would see with them children. Right. And the only thing that's keeping them away from your children is the law. So when you guys get on these platforms talking about men don't know the real nature of men, yes, they do. They created laws because they know the nature of men. Right. The laws are in place because of the nature of men. If there was a law that said, oh, the age of consent is 11, these niggas would be running around with 11-year-old and 12-year-old and 13-year-old girls and say, well, the law says that I can do it. I'm within the law. And saying that you fell in love, a 40-year-old man saying he fell in love with a child.
And I'm going to go to the car and dial 911 because you're going to jail, bitch.
a minor, a child, somebody whose brain isn't even fully developed. Like that is the sickest thing for me. So if that, I'm anti all of that. And if that person in doing that behavior is a man, then I'm anti man. Then I don't agree with no shit like that. Never will. And I will call for his head every single time. Then when she said the age of consent in Georgia is 16, to hear niggas in the background say even better, like she's surrounded by predators. She's doomed. Let me see.
Consensual age is 17. Sex is 17. Guess what? In Georgia, it's actually 16. Georgia's 16? Georgia's 16 for real? Hell yeah.
Girl, I did not hear that the first time. That man in the background said even better. Girl, that makes me sick. We got to go to the next story because that makes, I didn't realize that man in the background, somebody in the background said even better. That's disgusting. Right. Y'all need to start shaming these men and stop pretending this is okay. She's a child. Literally made me nauseous. There's nothing a man born in 1984 has in common with a girl born in 2008. Her frontal lobe isn't developed. He has groomed her. I'm disgusted and he sounds slow. Right. Listen to his voice.
No, Mom said, no. I'm talking. I know you're talking. I didn't get your truth about this. Like, it is. Yeah, I wasn't. That's how I groomed you. I groomed you. I was grooming you. Groom you? Nigga, you ain't your son, man, bro. You a monster, bro. But you might have a monster, like, but
You know that I'm like filled with like that's girl. The way I would, the things that I have thought about, I think it's absolutely disgusting. I really do. And this thing where Tanisha's over there talking about an age gap. This shit is normalized. It's normalized. These motherfucking men would have, like several of the people in the comments said, if the age of consent was 11, they would be like, well, I'm within the law. Like the law is the only thing that's keeping them in line. They have no morals. They have no morals. It's only the law that's keeping them in line. No morals. There's nothing that a 40-year-old man has in common. Like that's literally, she can be his child. And that's why you can't bring these men in your homes, because they're not trying to get with you. They're trying to get with your daughters or your sons. That's terrible. Let's see what else is happening. But I wanted to talk about that because I didn't know if you guys had heard that, because I wanted to talk about how the man sounds like he's slow. It does sound like you. Girl, where can you form a sentence, my nigga? Like that's why you see that they go for, because their brains can't even, they're not even on the same level as another 40-year-old woman. They're not on the same level as a 40-year-old woman. So what do you have in common? What are you talking about with a 17-year-old? And then they show a picture of him. He's recording and she's sitting in the back seat like a child. Like a child in the back seat. And this man is having sex with her, and not only having sex with her and housing her, but cheating on another woman. Cheating on another woman with a 17-year-old, and you got her pregnant. And unfortunately, he cannot be charged with anything because he's within the law. Nasty work. Those are the, I'm anti those type of men. I'm anti men who beat up women. I'm anti men who uphold the patriarchy. I'm anti all of that. I'm also anti women who hold up the patriarchy, anti women who excuse and make excuses for things that harm people. Yeah, this is funny. What's the meanest, since we anti-man over here, what's the meanest and cruelest thing you've ever said to a man? I'm not asking for a friend, I'm asking for inspiration. Let's read some of these. I had a man comment on me in the gym saying that I was starting to look too masculine. I told him that if he trained harder, he could look masculine too. I hope you find less so you can finally be enough. Oh, shit. He said to me, I'm a man. I suffer in silence. So I said, why do I keep constantly hearing about it then? He told me, you act like a man sometimes, to which I replied, well, if I was dating one, maybe I wouldn't have to. I remember I remember the boy's father. He saw me at his friend saw me at a club, a gay club. It was a gay night. And of course I'm there with my girls. And his friend does security bouncer type thing. So he's a bouncer. He saw me there. So in an argument, he mentions that I was at this gay bar and he called me a lesbian. That's why you a lesbian. I said, well, with the dick I was dealing with, I was in a lesbian relation. Girl, I might as well been in a relationship with a lesbian, with a woman, because I was over there scooting on a dick, girl. Ooh, girl, I should have been. Shit, probably would have been less stressful. Shit, I was over there dealing with a clitoris anyway. A clitoris, girl. You need to act like your hairline and take 2 steps back, girl. Someone like this, someone like this, so I can come back later and read more. He told me I don't discuss my finances, and I replied, it's hard to talk about nothing. I remember one time my ex was watching the UFC matches, and the UFC girl showed up on the screen, and he said, "Damn, babe, why can't you look like that?" And I said, "Cause if I look like that, I wouldn't be with you." Girl, one of my shoes fell off trying to get to the comment section. I'm not mad at you. I'm just losing interest. My mom, when she was a teenager, was sent a love letter. She took a red pen to all the spelling and grammar mistakes and sent it back. I've done that too. I've actually done that. He tried to nag me about oral sex, so I threw him one of my toys and told him to show me exactly how he likes it. I know that's right. I hope your daughter meets a man like you. Ooh. He said something slick about my dad, and I said, at least mine stayed. Mm, you're not just a failure. You're the kind of man people use as a warning. Your existence is proof that that not everyone grows, not everyone heals, not everyone matters. Even your potential gave up on you. God damn. I told him his tampon string was showing. Girl, make sure to take care of your eyes. Those are the only 2 balls you have left. I told him he had the confidence of a much taller man. I did not lower my standards this much to be disrespected like this. Girl, I lowered my standards to be with you, but not this much, bitch. I saw someone say 1 less inch and you'd be a woman earlier, right? You have to be taller before you can talk to me like that. You can't even grow hair, so don't talk to me about maturity. Oh my God. You don't have the emotional intelligence to understand. I don't say anything, I go ghost. You're just looking for a version of your mom you can fuck. I ain't the one, girl. What am I supposed to do with 4 inches? Your mother should have swallowed you. Lower your voice, just like I lowered my standards. Ooh, girl. He told me you act like a man sometimes. I already read that one. Oh, girl. This one said, please stop dating women because as a man, you have nothing to offer. This is hilarious. My ex husband called me stupid. I said I must be to be with you. You have the confidence of a man with a full set of teeth. For the first time, I chose character over looks, and this is how you act. Yikes. Girl, when you that girl that's when you give a ugly nigga a chance, girl, that'd be the worst. Like, girl, get away from me with your ugly ass. Then you have the nerve. That's what I'm saying. Like them ugly niggas who be having the confidence, it's because of the patriarchy. They think because they have some money. Get your ugly ass out of my face. Talking to me. Ew, you deserve all the problems that you brought into your life. Oh, you like side chicks because your mama was one. Oh, girl. They wear you out. I told him he was a waste of flesh and his weak bloodline deserves to end with him. Girl, tell him their bloodline deserves to end with you. Anyway, so what else is going on? What time is it? Are we almost done here? That I really want somebody to go meet that man, but too many men agree with that kind of behavior. It's really sad. It's really, 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 really sad. Let's go to the neighborhood talk real quick and we can see if we have a little thing. Girl, Portia. Girl, shut the fuck up. Why did Portia create a YouTube page over there acting? And oh my God. Like, girl, why are you acting? Why are you acting? Bow Wow says Karinne Steffens taught him how to do laundry. She knows how to stay in your life for the rest of your life without being in your life. She's a Virgo. She's a Virgo. She's a Virgo. Her and I share the same birthday. I used to follow her on Instagram, but then she, like, I guess took a lot of people off of her Instagram because every now and again um she would post like, hey, engage with this post or I'm going to remove you from my page. And I'm not on Instagram a lot. I go there, find the stories, scroll, and then I go away. So I don't really do much engagement on people's posts. If I see it and it, resonates, and I might say something. But mostly I'm just in the blogs and the comments looking at nails and children and cats. So I don't really do that. So I guess one of her sweeps, I was removed off her page. And so now it's private. And so I can't really see what's going on in Elizabeth Ovesine's life. She has a private page now. So she had her book come out with extra pages in the back. I haven't read it yet. With extra pages in the back. But Bow Wow said that she taught him how to do laundry. So now every time he sees something that has to do with laundry, he thinks about her. And then somebody in the comments was saying that it seemed like Bow Wow's mother didn't really raise him because every time he's talking about somebody, he's talking about how they taught him like basic things. And remember, he got into the business early too. He was a little baby. So when he got into the business under the tutelage of Snoop Dogg, girl, ain't no telling what the fuck he saw over there. So, girl, um and so yeah, he dealt with her, I guess. And the lady be putting a spell on these men. Yeah, because a lot of people, when they talk about her outside of what she does in the videos, or what she not did in the videos, but what she did in the cars, in the back seats, on the front seats, or whatever, they always have really nice things to say about her. Like really nice things. She was married to Columbus Short. Remember that? That shit was crazy. I didn't understand that. I did not understand that at all. Okay, let me see. Let's see what he said.
Oh shit, Grant. I don't know. I know your baseball lineup of like women. With Karinne Steffens. Wait. You wanna know why? You say why? I mean, the obvious. Okay. She's like when you talk about a woman.
Bow Wow was talking to Cam Newton, Scam Newton, and he said, "You want me to tell you why?" He said, "It's obvious. You don't even know." Cam Newton, when I tell you, he's such a low, like a low little hive mind type of weirdo. Like it's almost like he's barbaric almost. Like, girl, I don't give a fuck if your fucking ugly ass hats over there. You are like, he acts like a barbarian, like his knuckles drag. That's how he acts. Ugh.
Woman, you got to take out all the things that come to your mind when you say her name. If you really get a chance to know that woman, am I tripping? No, you're not. I'm telling you, bro. She's different, and this is what I mean by different. Forget what she known for. Forget what she do. All that. It's the fact that she know how to stay in your life for the rest of your life without being in your life. Like, that's some different type of power. And I'm gonna tell you how. It's something so simple. Probably one of the illest women I ever met in my life, and like the illest. She taught me how to wash clothes, bro. Something so simple. I did not know how to wash clothes. To this day, every time I can be with whoever. I don't care who I'm with. I don't care where I go. If I see a laundromat, Bounce, a Downy, the little bear, Karinne. I'm in Target. I see it. Oh shit, Grant. I don't know. That woman is different, bro. This is not the first time we've had somebody sit across me and say her name. Oh, for real? That's why I'm wild. No, like, bro. Listen, I can't make this shit up. I'm telling you, she's a woman. Like, you see how I'm looking? I'm trying to find it. Number one, she's smart as hell. She ain't no best bookseller. I mean, and she really writing them shits. Like, ain't nobody writing for her. Like, she really writing, going through drought. Like, she's doing all it. So she got a good head on her shoulders, huh? You said that. She's smart. She's very smart. That's one I don't piss off. Shout out to Karinne, man. Bro, that's my dog. I would love to know.
Cam Newton is surprised, and let me tell you something. She wouldn't give Cam Newton the time of day. You heard him say she's smart as hell. So, period. Shout out to Karinne Steffens, to Elizabeth Overseen. I don't know what I did with my little mirror. Let's read some of the comments. Mommy issues. I started to realize Bow Wow's mom dumped him off in LA and has been collecting checks ever since. Every time I hear him talk about basic life skills, he always has a story of a random person teaching him a skill. All her men speak so nice of her. Whenever Little Wayne speaks nicely about, even Little Wayne speaks nicely about her. Unpopular opinion, he don't give a shit about laundry. A woman made a point to teach him a skill he didn't have. So to him, she's a real woman because she is the one of the few who taught him something. And the way he's saying it to me sounds like she showed him and taught him more than she took. Not surprised, all men were mesmerized by her. She gives me strong femininity vibes. She's a Virgo. And women who know how to use that to their advantage are super powerful. Everyone that talks about her besides what she used to do speaks good words. Big Virgo energy. She's great at everything she ever wanted to do. Say what you want about her, but you can't say she's bad at anything. Super beautiful, intelligent, articulate, revolutionary, vulnerable, raw, unapologetic. I love her literary signature. Take the meat and leave the bones. If you're full, keep it pushing. She be having these men stuck. They never stop talking about her and they always got something good to say. I read all her books. That lady played no games. They need to make a movie about her or documentary series. Oh, and I wonder what she's doing now. She's writing another book. She goes by Elizabeth Overseen now. That's the thread. Besides what she's known for, she's a woman. They didn't hear that part. Laundry, the bar is low. That's something his parents should have taught him. I adore her and never met her. I snuck and got her book from the library. I was hiding it and reading it in my room as an 11th grader. Let's say the gems she dropped, her vulnerability, helping me dodge a lot of bullets as a very sheltered child that could have walked into situations in college and in life that could have turned out bad. I had women around me giving me game too, but not in the context to which she put it. She taught me to take control of my life and have control. Her books are good reads. Y'all should read them if you haven't. She's a very smart woman. Yeah, shout out to Karinne Steffens. Yeah, she's more than the fellatio fairy, okay? She's good at that too, girl. But she's also other things, multidimensional. The girls are multidimensional. The girls are not just one thing. Cam has to grow up. He does. I love that for her. She probably can call any man she's ever impacted on. Y'all too young to know Superhead. I never really heard men in the industry speak bad of her. Her background story is sad though. I hope she's doing well. The men speak highly of her. Meanwhile, the women are gonna shade. Yeah, because the women fall into, especially if you're a patriarchal princess, little pick me princess, then you are gonna fall into that. Well, she's a whore. She's not wholesome and upstanding, and all this stuff. They're gonna put all of these stipulations on her. She got that, ooh we Lord have mercy, because she stayed being brought up. She's amazing. If only you would forget the negative attached to her. She's super smart and wise. She deserves so much more than what has been given to her. Amazing woman. A real life soul snatcher. All you got to do is show someone they never knew before, and boom, you got them. Wait until he finds out how to wash dishes and how great Dawn dish liquid is with the cute duck on there. Yet none of them married her. She didn't, girl.
Girl, shut the fuck up.
She did marry. She got married to Columbus Short. She was married to Columbus Short. And Eddie Winslow. Darius. Shout out to Darius McCrary, his crazy ass. Darius McCrary used to be out in front of the clubs and stuff, talking loud, sweating and shit. Shout out to Eddie Winslow. Yeah, but Karinne Steffens was married to Eddie Winslow and Columbus Short. Where's my mirror? Anyways, I gotta go, y'all. Yeah, so tell me what you think about that. She taught him something he never forget. He said every time he looks at something to do with laundry. Meanwhile, every time he looks at something to do with laundry, while he's sitting there looking like he hasn't bathed in 2 days. Girl, he looks a mess. Bow Wow looks a mess. Those patchy beards always make you look like it always makes you look like you haven't bathed. They always do. But Cam Newton is such a like a barbarian. Respect to the law. Let's see what else. I think that's it, y'all. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny that we just talking about Darius McCrary, and I'm scrolling, and here comes Sydney, the transgender diva. SidneyStarr with her crazy ass. Girl, her ass. When I tell you that lady is crazy, here she goes. Because you know her and Darius will be in each other's spaces. That's her man, honey. Her and Darius, girl. Somebody said that's her favorite jacket. She always got black, red, and white leather jacket on. Let's hear what she's talking about. Hold on.
What is the biggest wish you would ever want? The biggest wish that I would want is actually for a transgender female to become president. If a transgender female was the president of the United States, it could work out. After there becomes a woman president first, of course. But if there's a transgender president, it's like you have the best of both worlds. You know, the person who used to be a guy, now's a girl. It's like you have a guy and a girl at the same time making decisions. If you feel me? Like it's like you really do have a guy and a girl as a president. So I feel like having a transgender person as president is definitely next after a woman becomes president, because I definitely want to see my girl Kamala become the first woman of the United States president. And next, I want to become the best president, bitch. I want to be the president of the United States. I knew it. I could run shit.
I knew it was going to get to that.
You would ever want. The biggest wish
I knew it was going to get to her being the president. This is her favorite outfit. Sydney, name the branches of government. Oh. Girl, y'all in the comments, y'all are so homophobic. Y'all talking about using the wrong pronoun. It's terrible. Y'all are so terrible. Everybody calling her like no, and nobody's looking at SidneyStarr and thinking, man, y'all are a mess. Y'all are so transphobic and homophobic. It's sad. It's really sad. And for no reason. For no reason. It's crazy. It is crazy. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I think it's time to go. Cash doll. reveals how she met her new boo, says some guys just slide in your DM after seeing you. He came with that energy. Didn't she say he cheated on her too? And she said she wasn't about to let her daughter see her getting mistreated. I don't blame her. Where is that clip? Cash Doll was with Kiki Palmer. They said Kiki Palmer was going to interview Jonathan Majors. Girl,
I just, girl, stop.
I saw a clip from it and I was like, shut up. Jonathan Majors was like, some girl, what did he say?
Okay,
Come on, girl.
defy
Come on,
gravity.
girl.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, not all the black women giving him a space. And he's not even, girl, let me shut up. I'm trying to find that clip of Cash Doll. This is her. Okay, no, this is not it. I think it's on the but was it on the Jasmine brand? Let me see. Hold on. Rashida questions whether or not Yandy and Mendices are legally married. This is more interesting. Let's listen to this.
But girl, how are you feeling about the whole thing? You know, like it's just like okay, I don't know. I don't even know where to start because I'm so non-confrontational and things. When me and Yandy got a little off key, yeah, my delivery might have been wrong by saying we're not friends. Right. But we're not going to sit here and act like we best of friends now. Me wording me and Yandy aren't friends was not the correct way to word it. My thing is, let's just lay it on the table. Like, it is what it is.
What is it then?
I didn't take it as like, oh, Rashida hates us. People have different levels of friendship. Absolutely. But I just don't want to be a friend of yours because it's a good look for you when in real life, that's not how it is. Right. Real friends are friends when there are no cameras. Yeah. I'm not saying y'all at odds, but just y'all not seeing eye to eye, and it stems behind just some hearsay, some things going around. And that's my point. It's like address the real elephant. If you over here thinking we such good friends, why are you trying to blame Jasmine and them talking to y'all about whatever your husband has going on me and Kurt? They was looking for the frost and ran into the Harrises. Like they wasn't looking for us. You know, I've had situations within my marriage. We all have. Instead of pointing the fingers and trying to find someone to blame, you know, why don't you and your husband have a conversation about why people are saying certain things and leave it at that. Go make sure your house in order before you go trying to help anybody else. That part. I would like for you and your husband or boyfriend, girl, whatever y'all call it, to get on the same page. Yeah. I'm not even sure if they're legally married or not. I do remember some about, I didn't turn in the certificate or just some years ago. Right. Let me make sure I'm getting this straight. What you're saying is that you're not legally married? No, I didn't send off the paperwork. We signed it. Our officiant signed it. I never sent it off. I don't want to cause any problems on the trip. If we decide to have a one-on-one conversation, cool. Yeah. If we don't, I'm cool with that. No more drama for the rest of the time. That part. I don't want it. It's too pretty out here. But girl,
That was shade. Was that shade, Phaedra? Girl. Yandy is revealing that she's unsure if Yandy and Mandingo are legally married. That's what I said. And that's what I said last week. Like, girl, not last week, whenever the last time we talked about this. If you have changed your last name to Harris and you are not legally married to him, there's nothing anybody can tell you. You wanting to Rashida to come tell you anything or anybody to say anything of nobody, girl. If you legally, if you're going by Yandy Harris, isn't that her last name was Smith? You're going by Yandy Harris to give this impression that you're married. That's not. And then it's not like you're acting like you're married to a man who isn't cheating on you. You're taking this man's name. He's not honoring you at all. He's not honoring you at all. And you're taking his name like it's some honorable thing to do, flashing a ring, not sending off the paperwork. Are you really married? And you acting like this? And then you want like Rashida said, and that's what I'm saying. Rashida has to stay out of it because the first thing somebody's gonna say is, Rashida, you stay out of it. You got your own shit going on over there with Kirk. So I'm staying out of it. I've heard the things they said about your husband, girl, but you running around here with his last name and you ain't even legally married. So I ain't telling you shit because you ain't going nowhere. Because she ain't going nowhere. And she's sitting next to Kendra, who she ain't going nowhere. So, like I said, it's like, what am I going to tell you about Mandisi's doing nothing? Talk to your husband. Instead of getting mad at everybody else, talk to that man while he's in the back going like this. While you yelling at the camera, respect the Harrises. Girl, are you a Harris? Are you? I would never want a friend like Rashida. She got all these questions for everyone else but Kirk. But it's so funny how y'all trying to flip it like, girl, I've gone through stuff in my marriage. And then Kendra says, we all have. And then she says, what you need to do instead of blaming everybody around, talk to that man. Stop acting like it's something else. Or they was coming for the frost and bumped into the Harrises. No, that Mr. Harris is out at the strip club ordering wings and pussy. Okay, so you need to talk to your husband about what's going on. Not everybody else, not blaming everybody else, not trying to put it on everybody else and acting like that was me. I was in his DMs. You know he's cheating on you. So why are you acting any kind of way with anyone that has to do with Mandigo? Because you are not going to leave. So nobody needs to bring Yandy in any information about anything. Just hope that she's on prep, taking care of her sexual health and her mental health, because she's dealing with a man who's cheating on her, and she done changed her last name to his.
Let me just go in the bush and weep. Let me just go in the bush and weep.
And they're not even legally married. Girl, you're not going nowhere. You are cuckoo, officially cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Clinically cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, girl. Yandy told us many years ago they did not sign papers because she didn't want her bag to get caught up in whatever Montenegro was doing. Girl. And everybody, I applauded Yandy for that, because, girl, I'm not about to legally attach myself to you and you got child support in arrears and all that other shit. That's actually smart. Like on the bit, and it's so crazy because, like, on the business side of things, y'all be so smart. But then, like, you literally, like, all your faculties just fall, and then you act like a fucking idiot when it comes to these niggas. And then and then they don't even be good dudes. The dudes are not even good. Like, they're like
Tired ass, po ass, raggedy ass, slow ass niggas.
raggedy. Like, you literally did all that thing, getting maced down there in your George Jefferson wig. You did all that stuff, and he gets on a national stage and tells everybody that he wouldn't wait for you if you went to jail. Girl, you was out there getting tackled. So you doing all that, still haven't left. Still trying to act like, oh, I'm in his DMs. See, me and Mandigo, we don't have those kind of problems with girls. But you got your eye laser focus on him from across the room, talking about who was that and why was she tugging on you. And then when she said, aren't you married? He says it's complicated. And then you go home and jump in the girl's DMs acting like you're him. You gone. You are gone. So nobody has to come and tell you anything, Miss Yandy Harris. Girl, you ain't going nowhere. And that's why Rashida can't say anything. Kendra can't say anything. Kendra talking about you can't be giving people advice when your shit ain't right. None of y'all need to be giving each other advice. I wouldn't listen to none of you weird assholes about relationship advice. And y'all are literally in relationships with men who put your life at risk, who don't honor you, who disrespect you, who have babies on you. Girl, Kendra and Rashida, women who man had babies on them. Yandy, are you next? Is that the next badge y'all get? Because you stay after he cheated, and then you get another badge when he has a baby, and you stay. Like, y'all be collecting the badges. So it just seemed like you collecting badges, because next is the baby, because you're acting like he's not out there cheating, but you're in his DMs. Why do you have access to his DMs in the first place? Why? Because you don't trust him. But you acting like somebody is impeding on your relationship. Like, these women you want to blame. Y'all just trying to break up a happy home. I'm not going to give you what you want. Girl, your shit is already fucked up. It's already messed up. Nobody needs to tell Yandy anything. Yandy is going to leave when she wants to leave. I don't know what the men have to do. They have babies on you. I don't know if they try to move the bitches into your homes. I don't know what the man has to do in order for you to get the fucking clue that he doesn't honor you or respect you. And then y'all be raising children, and the children are watching their mother get disrespected and thinking no one in their right mind would actually deal with something like that. Y'all are not in your right minds. You're not. Rashida can't say shit. Kendra can't say shit because both of them stayed with their men, and both of those men had babies on them. They said they raw dick in another broad while we were supposed to be in a relationship, and they still there. Rashida is just like, I'm not going to do all that arguing and stuff. I'm here. I'm not going to be acting like Kendra. Still on that. I want to get mad, and then you go fuck my brains out. That's the shit she be on. It's weird. But y'all not in your right minds. Nobody in their right minds stays with a man who puts their life at risk. Nobody. And when you get in your right mind, then you're like, oh, this ain't it. I got to go. I'm in my right mind now. I don't know what mind, mammy mind you be going, mammy mind. That's what it is. Mammy mind. Girl, y'all be having mammy mind, girl, and staying with these niggas. I think y'all have the wrong perception of Rashida. She doesn't like people in her business or judging her, or let alone taking it upon yourself to dig up dirt or receipts, which is why she doesn't have the girls back or say anything when they come to her with these people in her face to address her. Rashida and Kirk have been married for a long time. She knows who she married and doesn't need anybody to tell her about her man. If you're not married, then you need to mind your business. If you are married, you need to focus on your marriage because your glass house got a lot of cracks in it too. I don't get how nobody has realized this by now. She wants people to stop butting in and running their mouths. Also, when she heads things, maybe she means hears things, she doesn't repeat them because everybody has done this to her. She's not about hurting the next woman over a rumor, whether it's true or not. Your name is your screen name is Mrs. Singleton, so your identity is already in a man. As you present yourself to the world, your identity is based in a man. So I understand your perspective. She's right in some things. Whether you're married or not, I'm not married, and I can look at Yandy and know I'm not getting involved in that. I'm not running to her and telling her anything that I've heard about her man. Number one, my man, Kirk, with his 3 earrings, is already out in the streets, has already done his thing, has had a baby on me. I know that you are running around here with a last name of a man that you're not married to. You're in his DMs. You are stalking women and talking to women as if you're him. You're not in your right mind. I'm not saying anything to you. You're not going anywhere. Just based on up to now, what is me coming to you telling you about what he's doing? You already know what he's doing. You don't trust him already. You in his DMs. If you have access to a man or your partners, whoever, if you want access to their DMs, you don't trust them. And if you don't trust them, you shouldn't be in relationship with them. It's so weird how you don't trust somebody, but it's not until you actually have physical evidence that they've violated your trust, then you leave. But you already have an inkling, and your instinct is telling you that you should not be with this person because you don't trust them. Y'all call it butterflies. Then you, oh my God, I know. Let me have this. Like Carly Red. She's in a relationship. Well, not anymore because they're trying to get a divorce. But you don't trust the man. You're married to the man. You don't trust him. You're making your phone record him and then leaving the phone there so that you can hear him later. Like, girl, why are you married? Why are you in a relationship with somebody you don't trust? Like, it's weird just to say you're in a relationship, just to do like this. Like, girl, it's weird. It's very weird. You're not in your right mind. So I don't need to come to you about your man. You already know about your man. You have his last name and you're not even married to him, girl. You're lost. You're gone. You're gone. And until you're in your right mind and you step out of the situation and look into the situation and realize how crazy it is, but you're not, because you're in community with other women who move like that. So it's like you're almost like in a cult. Until you step out of that, then you're like, oh, bitch, this is crazy as hell. Who the fuck in their right mind and who actually loves and values themselves stays with somebody who puts their lives at risk just to turn around to people and be like, respect my shit? You don't respect it. Because if you had any respect, you wouldn't even be in it. Girl, I gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.